The singing crafty crafter now in Florida. Walking to the Dollar Tree to buy up all I need. Now let's see what I
Hey, Besties,
got.
how's it going? All right, you ready? It's been a long time since I've done a song for you. And we got a new background. I'll explain in a second. But I gotta sing a song, don't I? All right. Way down in the Congo land lived a happy chimpanzee. She loved a monkey with a long tail. Lordy, how she loved him. Each night he would find her there swinging in the coconut tree. And the monkey, gay at the break of day, loved to hear his chimpy say, woo! Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, said the chimpy to the monk. Ba-da-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, said the monkey to the chimp. And all night long they'd chatter away. All day long they were happy and gay, swinging and singing in their honky-tonky way. Boo! Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba means monk, I love but you. Abba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba, monkey talk means chimp, I love you too. Then the big baboon one night in June, he married them and very soon they went upon their abba-dabba honey moon. All right, who knows that song? How many of you? One of my favorites from like a movie. It's just a fun song anyway. And who sang it? Okay, I'm gonna give you a little trivia about that song in a little bit. So, all right, so let me explain where I'm at. What? And the reason I sang that song is because that song always makes me think of Florida. This is a net behind me because we have bought an RV. We did. There's so much to this story. I don't want to get too much into it right now. I'll save it. Hopefully I can get Marcus to do a little bit with me and we can explain our why we're in Florida. So for all my besties who are in Florida, private message me where you at. See if we can hook up. Okay, so, but one of the best things about where we live and one of the reasons we choose where we live is because I can walk to a Dollar Tree. Like, what? Yes, what? I know. And I know it's been like a month since I've put a video out, but it's because we were moving and temporarily, by the way, I should fill you in on that. But stop. I'm going to stop. So because we're now living in an RV, my hauls are really more RV-ish, right? So everything that I buy is about for RV living, and you'll get that as we go. So it's kind of fun because Dollar Tree sells things in smaller packaging, which is great. Anyway, okay. So excuse the lighting because I know this isn't great. I don't have because I came out with just a suitcase, another part of the story. And so I couldn't pack like a light for my videoing and I hadn't thought to put it in the truck when Marcus came down. So much of that. Okay, so excuse the lighting, but I think you're gonna get it. So I'm just gonna dive into this Dollar Tree haul here. I don't know where the receipt is, but when I find it, I'll tell you. I think it was, I don't remember how much it was. Anyway, okay. So I bought one of these, but it's not the first time. I think I bought like 7 others. I've used them all over the RV and I will give a tour of the RV at some point. It's not very big. We did not want big. We really are trying to downsize, simplify, and we mostly live outside now. So anyway, but I needed one more. So I grabbed one of these. They are amazing for RVs. First of all, because they're lightweight, they're actually pretty pliable too. You can bend them and change them a little bit. And so it's just perfect because when you're doing RV, weight is always a consideration, except for my own, anyway, because everything you add to your RV adds to the weight of it and then makes the pulling harder and you get worse gas mileage. Right now we're sedentary though, so we're not really pulling it, but still it is a concern to think about. Now actually the reason I went to Dollar Tree today was because I needed these. They only had 2 copper ones left and these are for stuffing for Friendsgiving. Now this video probably will come out after Thanksgiving. I'm sure it will. It's okay. This is when I'm filming it the day before Thanksgiving. And so I walked up there, because it's good exercise. I love that. My Dollar Tree, I haven't clocked it. I don't think it's a mile. I don't know, I should clock it. I'm gonna guess it's maybe half a mile to it, I'm guessing. Maybe a quarter of a mile, I don't know, it's not far. I'll take you guys on the walk someday. I'll be like, here's my little walk to Dollar Tree. So I went up there to get these because as part of what we're bringing a honey baked ham and stuffing. And I'm gonna make a hot and a mild sausage stuffing. So actually I've never made sausage stuffing before, but it just sounded really good. So that's what I'm making. So I grabbed those. And then while I'm in there, I found this little doohickey, which this is new for me. It's a Sure Fresh item. It has like a lid on it. the other thing about RV living is you always, because you're parked on grass and whatnot, ants can be an issue, bugs can be an issue. So you always want to keep your foods solidly sealed, right? Never leave anything out, because also you just have more flying stuff coming in and whatnot, because you're living basically in the outdoors. And of course we have a toy hauler, so we have a pull down back gate with a fence on it and this screening, but still there's just lots more room for bugs to get in. So sealing everything up is always great. So I had to buy flour the other day because we made alligator. Yes, alligator, and it was so good. Should have made a video about that. Anyway, but we bought some flour, and right now the flour is sitting in the fridge because I didn't have a container, and this is going to be perfect. Again, I love this. It comes with a scoop. Doesn't say what size, but I'm gonna guess it's like 2 tablespoons or something. It doesn't matter. And a flip lid on it. So I've never seen these before. This is brand new for me, and I was super happy to find it. Also, it was black, and our RV is, if you can see it right there, accented in black. This is, by the way, right here, these things right there, this is a fold down for a dinette, which then you can put a table in. We took the table out, and this is a recliner here. We got 2 recliners so that it would just work better for us. I digress. I'm just going to keep telling you stuff about the RV as we go along. So the other thing is, when we packed to go to come to the RV, we threw everything of Marcus's in the truck and we drove out here. And then I flew home, and then I flew back later with a suitcase, which we weren't really planning. We didn't plan that very well. I got a suitcase, so you got a truck full. But anyway, you don't want to overdo on clothing because you don't have much space. We have done exceptionally well, which I will show you when I do a tour of the RV. We have done exceptionally well. But anyway, he rides his motorcycle basically to work every day. And so he's like, can you give me some more of those black socks at Dollar Tree? So I just got him a couple of pairs of black socks at the Dollar Tree for that. Okay. So one of the things is, well, Marcus was here for quite a few weeks without me, and he was doing everything on paper plates and all that. I'm waiting so as not to make any more trash than I have to. I have ordered a really cool RV lightweight, I don't want to say it's bamboo, but I don't think it is bamboo. It's some sort of plastic dish set for the RV. It's not here yet, so I had to grab one more thing of bowls while we're waiting for that. But for the most part, I want to use that so we're not constantly, you know, throwing away dishes and adding to the mess of the world that is trash, right? Okay. So the last time I bought their clears, I have it over there, but anyway, they're foaming dish soap. So I like this because it's white with a black top. They have a clear one. I tried the clear one. I actually kind of liked it. But this one, it says it's a lemon scent. So I'm going to try that. I think the red tag means $1.50, right? If I could find my receipt. I don't know what I did with my receipts in here somewhere. Okay, well, anyway, I can't remember. So, because obviously Dollar Tree is cheap. There's not near as many items that are $1.25. A lot of them are $1.50 now. That's okay. I still think it's a great store. You just have to be very careful about what you pick up, right? Because some of these things are just, they're great buys still. So I loved, I like the foaming dish soap here in the RV. And the reason, I'm going to talk about that just for another second too. And the reason for that is because one of the things when you're in an RV, now we're hooked up right now at a site, so we can use our water free flowing. But if we were boondocking, you only have so much water in your tank. So the nice thing about the foaming soap is you can really scrub your dishes down and then rinse and not use all this water that you, with a liquid soap, you know, you got to get the water to get it soapy, where this comes out soapy. So that's the reason I really like this for RV living. Another thing I really like for RV living is the aluminum sheets. It's the convenience. So you're always very limited on drawer space and storage space here. And so these are really great because once you open them up, you can just pull the sheet out. That's all I have for foil. I don't have anything more because I can put a couple of sheets together if I need to. But really, for an RV, this is enough because you're not like baking I don't have a stove in here. So I have a stove top. I don't have an oven. Let me get that right. But we have a Blackstone, which again, I'll show you in a video. So I love these. I think they're absolutely perfect for RV living. And so I got those. Okay. This is for Jack. And I bought 3 because this Dollar Tree didn't have them. think the whole time I've been here, they haven't had him yet. So I found him today, so I bought 3. He's looking at me. You literally have 2 sticks on the ground, but I'm gonna give this to you anyway. He's got 2 of these on the ground. Do you not know how to get in there and get the fun stuff out of it? But he is staring at me. Guys, do you want to say hi, Jax? Do you want to come up here and say hi? Come here. Come here, babies. Come here. Come here. Bring your stick. You can bring. Do you want one of these? Come here. He's not jumping up on me. Oh no. Anyway, so these are the buffalo water ears, which he loves. So I grabbed 3 of those because they have not had them before. And that's another thing, like when you're RV living like this with an animal, you know, you're not stockpiling as much stuff as I would at home, say. So I only bought 3 because I don't really have any place to store things like I do at home. Come here, Bubbles. Come say hi. Say hi. Jack, say hi. Can I say hi? He's like, what? What do you brum? What do you brum? Oh, I know I love you. Jackson's doing really, really well. He had to learn how to be outside on a leash. Like, you know, we screw it down, we put him on a leash, and we're out there with him. And there's a doggy park here, so I take him to the doggy park. Huh. Yeah. So anyway, he's adjusting really well. He likes it a lot, I think. Well, as long as we're here, he likes it. All right, I grabbed one of these, which is just a solar. Now you're going to sit on my lap up here? Yeah, he's like, let me do the haul with you. But I don't even really need it, but I like the green. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to get one, I'm going to get the green. But I have solar lights for the RV outside, just clear ones. And another dog ran through our camp, was off the leash, ran through the camp, and it broke our stick. So I was like, I'm just going to buy one of these just for the stick. But then I'll stick this in a plant or something outside. Or maybe I'll do a Christmas wreath. I don't know. But anyway, literally got it for this. But I was like, I can still use this, so that's fine. Maybe I'll put it inside of a glass. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I already have my ideas. So, and by the way, if you're wondering if I'm going to be crafting, well, let's see. I did buy something because I couldn't resist. And I'm like, okay. And here's the problem with living in an RV is because you don't have as much storage space, I'm not going to be making full-size crafts. It's just not practical. I don't have any place to put them or even display them. And I really like doing miniatures. And so I think I've like got a little stash of like I'm saving little things because I just think it'd be fun to do little miniatures. And so I'll probably get into those. But man, was I shocked to see these today. I was like, this is new for me. Now, mind you, they could have been there. I don't know. So they had these, which is the Crafters Square, in the primaries. And then these, like, I would call them sort of jewel tones. Okay. But I saw this set, and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has 5 in it. I saw this set, so I thought, well, I'm going to buy both of these, and then I can do a comparison. But what I love about acrylic markers is usually they will be permanent on whatever you're using them, as long as it's like, you know, porous, and it'll soak in the color. So obviously I couldn't resist. It's the first craft thing I've bought. God, here. Anyway, okay. That's it though. I'm not gonna buy a bunch of paints. I can't. I'm gonna do some miniature things, and I've really thought about this. If I was doing miniatures, I would maybe get some like nail polish for painting and stuff, because it's just it's more like a paint, and for intricate stuff, whereas acrylics are a little bit harder. Anyway, but that's if I go down that route. Let me know. Would you watch things that were like miniatures? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What else did I get? I found something fun. I was like, wait, what are these? Now, Marks and I have talked about this. What are we going to do for Christmas? Because normally we buy a Christmas gift that's for both of us, but we're here. So we're thinking about electric bikes, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. But I was like, I don't know, it'll still be kind of fun to grab him 1 or 2 things for Christmas. So I'm not sure if I'm going to save these for Christmas or maybe for Valentine's Day even. I don't know. But I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You guys. So these are boxers. They were $1.50. I think they were $1.50. They're by Socopath.com, which I think these are just a random thing that got to Dollar Tree. But I'm going to open. I can't open them up. If I open them up, then they're open. I can't open them. Okay, but anyway, let me show you. This one is chili peppers. This one is donuts. And if you feel them, they're just like a polyester blend is what they are. And then this one, I love this one. It's pickles. And I was like, those are so cute. So I grabbed those for Marcus because, let's be honest, on super hot days, he can walk around the RV in his little patterned chonies and it'll be fine. It won't be like he's walking around in his underwear. Anyway, okay. So I don't think I've never seen them before. So I think they're just a passing through thing. I don't think it's a regular thing. They did have another one that had dice on it. I didn't get that one. I just got those three. Okay, I did start picking up some Christmas cards because Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat, and they had these out. They didn't have, I saw another haul of cards. They didn't have one of the ones that I really wanted, but I'll keep looking. But I just grabbed some really cute ones. Now, these are $1.50, FYI. Remember they used to be, what were they, $1, I think? Certainly they were $1.25 at one point. But anyway, I think this one is so cute. There's like a 3-dimensional bow on there. They're just super cute. I love this one. And it says Winter Wishes. Now, I think it's so funny because I'm going to put from Florida on the inside. So I did purchase 2 of those because I have a couple of people I will send those to. This one is hysterical. It's hamsters. Sorry, holiday fun. And then I love this one, Merry Christmas, and it says from Santa Jaws, which I think is really cute too, in Florida sharks. If I could find an alligator one, that'd be perfect. So I started grabbing cards. I have more that I need to get. I'm just hoping that another display will come out because so far I've only gone to this one Dollar Tree that I can walk to because why wouldn't I? All right. Laundry, which I'll have to get into that too. So RV laundry, we actually bought an RV washing machine, which is great. It's phenomenal. To go do a load of laundry was on average running about $7. And I'm like, nope. So I looked up some RV washing machines and it was like 125-ish, I think, for the RV washing machine. I'm thinking, like, after so many loads, this is more than paid for itself. Hold on though, no drying. But I have this great porch out here and I bought a laundry line that I put out there and I just line dry all the clothes. So saving energy that way, I guess. But anyway, I needed a spot remover and I swore I had purchased one of these before. Maybe it's in Arizona, I don't know. But this is a spot remover stick, which is also great. Less liquids is always good because liquids can spill when you're moving. So anything that you can do that's non-liquid is also really, really good. And so this is, they call this a soap stick. But it's, it's a stain remover and it's a soap stick because of course you rub it on the stain. Okay, we'll try it. I'm hoping it'll work, right? That's my hope anyway. Let's see. I needed some craisins because I have some tuna, and if you haven't made tuna salad with craisins and almonds in it, you just don't know what you're missing. It's so good. So anyway, it's healthier too. Tuna salad, chicken salad, either one of those works. All right. Dowels. This is not for crafting. I can't really show you, but there's like these, when I do a thing, tour of the RV, I bought these little shoe rack things that fit perfectly on top of the tire well in this RV, and I just needed some dowels to help prop them up, and it doesn't make any sense. Never mind, I bought dowels. It doesn't make any sense unless you're seeing it, which I'm not going to go into all that right now. Okay, one of my favorite products at Dollar Tree. I love these. I think I got 2 of them. Where's the other one? Maybe I only got, I got 2. Yeah, I did. Which is these. I have a ton of them at home. Dollar Tree is still carrying them, which I'm really thankful about. I love these. They're for putting your toothbrush in, and it protects it from getting growing germs and whatnot, because there's like this stuff inside that keeps the germs from growing. That's all I know. And I change it every 3 months, I think is what they recommend. Anyway, so I bought 2 to put them on there, and these are just the backup ones, and then once I use these, then I'll buy 2 more because I'm not stockpiling anything. So this is Badia Complete Seasoning. Have these seasoning containers that we bought at the RV store actually, and I've used the one that was the salad seasoning, and they didn't have salad seasoning there, but I thought this is probably pretty close enough so I can refill the seasoning. We are literally cooking everything outside. We do have a 3-burner stovetop in here. Haven't used it yet because we also have a Blackstone outside and we're doing all of our cooking on the Blackstone. Okay, this is a random purchase. This is the kind of stuff that you got to do. So he's got a pair of pants that I needed to hem, and I couldn't find blue thread at the Dollar Tree, and I need to hem those pants, but I can cut strips of this. I also don't have an iron, but I have a curling iron, which will work perfectly for fusing that and hemming his pants. Then once I'm done with it, I don't know if I'll keep this or what, because I really won't need it for anything else, but maybe a little bit in a stash area somewhere. So one of the things is I didn't have any hair products really. So I wanted some smaller scrunchies. So they had these, they're a nice blue. It is humid in Florida. So I'm always putting my hair up because it gets humid during the day. I gotta tell you though, the weather is phenomenal. I mean, it's about 10 degrees warmer than Arizona. So we don't get those freezing nights yet. I mean, we're gonna get colder nights but in January, but they're not gonna be as cold as Arizona. Arizona literally gets freezing at night. So I can see why people do why they winter in Florida. I absolutely can see it because there's Jax out on the patio. Yep, he loves to go out there. There's a dog next door. He loves to bark that dog. Okay, so there's just some things that I'm, buying because I don't have them in here. I've done a great job of organizing this place, and I can't wait to show you guys all of that because using all Dollar Tree products, by the way. Okay, and then Marcus wanted some readers because it's like, just give me 2 more pairs because I have one next to the bed, one in there's pockets on this cover on the recliner. And so I picked him up 2 more pairs of readers, just because it's easier for him to watch TV wearing readers than it is, or reading with readers than it is to wear his regular glasses, even though they're bifocals. So I'm like, that's fine. He doesn't have super bad eyesight, that's why. Okay. And then I needed some Post-its, but I thought these were the coolest thing, you guys. I haven't seen these before either. And I'm like, okay, so that looks really cool. Check this out. They're clear. Look at that. They're clear. See that? I think that's so cute. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to pick up my Post-its and they're going to be clear in my favorite color, green. So that's just 1 pack because I don't need multiples of anything because we don't have the space, right? And then this is something that I needed for me. And I was like, okay, so rubbing alcohol is a liquid. Again, in an RV, anything that's in a liquid, now you got to really think about it. And so I'm like, didn't want to buy a whole thing of rubbing alcohol. I didn't see a small one, but they had a couple things. So every once in a while, I have a, it doesn't matter. I need alcohol, Q-tip alcohol. Jax wants to play right now. Not right now, baby. Let's go get your stick. Where's your stick? So instead of buying rubbing alcohol, I found these 2 things, and I think this is going to work great. So these are alcohol wipes. Brilliant, right? Scrape yourself or anything, wipe it off with an alcohol wipe. Also, if you really, need to clean something up, like, I don't know. Anyway, and then they had these alcohol swabs. So also just really brilliant. There's like 15, and it's 70% alcohol filled swabs. So you snap the tip to activate it, and then you have your cotton swab, your Q-tip to swab with the rubbing alcohol. So that is brilliant. Again, the idea is to try not to buy these things, these liquid things to store in an RV. Wait, and then just, it can spill. So I have 2 more things to show you. These they sell at the Dollar Tree, and I love them, and they're just carpet squares. But you know what the best part about them? They're the perfect rug size for an RV. So literally, I have one like this at my kitchen sink, one at the front door, and I bought 2 more because when you live, this RV has just vinyl floor, and the dog who is going through, Jax is shedding heavily right now because it's change of season, and so I'm like literally mopping and vacuuming twice a day. But at night when you go to crawl in bed, because you got to crawl into the bed, right? You can't just walk around and plop in. Like you got to, yeah, you'll see when you see the RV tour. And so I was like, I'm gonna get 2 more squares so we can wipe our feet off. That sounds weird, but I think you'll understand what I'm saying. Just wipe the feet off before we get into bed, even if you're wearing slippers and stuff, because you go indoor, outdoor, like. So I got 2 of those to put at the, like it's like, there's kind of like built-in little nightstands, and there's only like half of the bed that's not built in, if that makes sense. So These will be like basically the base of the nightstands. And then just brush your feet off a little bit before we crawl into bed. Okay, I never found my receipt, did I? That's wild. Well, anyway, who knows? We don't know how much I spent. Well, the last thing, I'm not even going to take it out of the bag because the printing on it is like bleeding. Yeah, I'm getting it on me. But this is Kingsford, and these are hickory wood pellets for $1.25. I was like, what? Yeah, that's a good buy. I probably should have bought more. I'm going to show them to Marcus tonight when he gets home and be like, should I go back and get the rest of them? So one of the things that we just purchased was it's a either wood or charcoal burning fire pit. And so I know they make some little fire pits that you can use just wood pellets on, but I see no reason that we can't use the wood pellets in our, because there's like a pizza pan where the charcoal stuff goes, something, and we can just put the wood pellets there and burn wood pellets. Anyway, so I don't know, but Kingsford, like I should have looked it up. Those are not a $1.25 item for sure. Okay, guys, hold on, let me give you some trivia. All right, while I'm giving this trivia, here's some photos of the movie that this song was in called 2 Weeks with Love. Now, this song was originally written in 1914 and recorded in 1914, but it really didn't get its fame until it came out in the movie 2 Weeks with Love. And in this movie, Debbie Reynolds and Carlton Carpenter sing it as a duet. It's so adorable. You should watch this movie. Now, the reason this movie makes me think of Florida is because the premise of the movie is they go off to a family vacation at a resort in Kissimmee, Florida. And I always thought when I was younger and I saw this movie, I thought Kissimmee was such a cute name. So it always makes me think of Florida. Hence, I sang the song for you today. But here's what's really interesting about this song. So MGM decided to release this song as a single in 1951, and it climbed the Billboard charts, got to number 3. So MGM decided to put the two of them, Debbie Reynolds and Carlton, out on tour to promote the movie and the song, and they ended up going to Lowe's theaters all over, starting in Washington, D.C. And according to Billboard in 1967, the song sold 3 million copies, making it perhaps the first single to come from a motion picture. Okay, see, makes me think of Florida. All right, so that is my haul. Stay tuned. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Marcus is going to do a little video with me, with catching you guys up on why we're here. If not, it's just going to be me. So hold on. If you want to see that, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you're not, if you just want to see the haul, I hope you enjoyed that. There's going to be more hauls that are just more about RV living and the things that we choose to purchase and whatnot for RV living. I guess there's going to only be a couple of those, really, because how many can I do? I don't know. And maybe the next video will be a tour of the RV. So, miss you, besties. Thank you for your patience. I'm sorry I haven't been in here in such a long time. All right. Now, let's tell you how we got to Florida. Okay. Here we are. All right. So, it's been a while since we've been on.
It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute. So, this year, 2025. It's been quite a year.
Coming to a close.
Yeah, we started out in Cabo San Lucas, as the followers know, but if you're new, you don't know that. And now, we left Cabo in April, went back home to Arizona, and then we traveled the Midwest and did, for his job, and we were going around doing...
Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, Wyoming, Colorado, Nevada, Utah. Yeah, ran around.
Yep. And then his job called and said, we need you in Florida.
Time to go east.
So now we're in Florida, which is why there hasn't been any videos. Because
yeah, so drove out to Florida, and you flew right back right after we got here, and then you were back in Arizona, and I was out here, and then
for 2 months.
For 2 months, I guess. And then
I had some stuff
planned. It was kind of quick. It was like, boom, here we go.
Yeah, within 2 weeks you had to be in Florida. Okay, so now we're in Florida, and we have bought an RV.
Bought an RV.
Which is, we're sitting in our RV right now.
In the 3-day stretch that you were out here.
Yeah, we bought an RV.
Found a place to be, bought the RV. Yeah, it was craziness. But
and we have Jax with us. Say hi, Jax. Jax has his sweater on because it gets a little cold here at night.
A little chilly.
But he's not really sure about his sweater. I don't know, or maybe he likes it right now.
Ugly Christmas sweaters.
His ugly Christmas sweater, yeah. So that's where we are. And it has been a, as I've said in the video, look at don't take your sweater off. So where we are, I can walk to a Dollar Tree, which is really nice. So done, obviously this was a haul, and I've got a couple other hauls, and I'm gonna get back into crafts a little bit, but it's a little harder when you're in an RV. You just don't have the space. We don't have the storage space. I don't have a crafting area except outside, and so there won't be as many crafting videos right now. And we don't know how long we're in Florida for. But for all those Florida people, you need to private message me on Facebook, and maybe we can meet up.
Yeah. Give us a shout out.
Sharon
See where we're at.
Marcus, we really want to see you.
Yes, for sure.
You're like one of the first, one of the OGs.
I think
Of
she's
the
down.
channel.
I think she's Southwest, isn't she?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. But that's okay. Just message us. So that's where we're at. Jax, can you say hi to everybody? Say hi. No, no, Mom, take my sweater off. No kisses. No. Anyway, and we're enjoying RV life.
Yeah, very simple, very nice.
It's fun. I'm gonna do a tour of the RV because obviously it had nothing in it, and I've managed to fill it with Dollar Tree stuff.
It's pretty full.
But it's very usable Dollar Tree stuff, though.
Oh yeah, everything
Yeah.
has a purpose.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Jax is like, Jax is
Yeah.
funny.
No, it's
So anyway,
Come
so
a long
that's
way.
our lives right now. Just catch you up a little bit. Again, we don't know how long we're going to be here, and our home base is still Arizona. But from here, there's a good chance we're going to have to go to Georgia for a little bit. And but I'm super happy that there's a Dollar Tree that I can walk to. It's not the greatest Dollar Tree.
and then the other one across the way that's
I can't really walk to that
nearby.
one.
Where you can't walk to that one, you can't drive to
We
that
can't really get the truck in there.
one. Oh my
so.
gosh, it's such a tight
It's like
parking
this
lot.
little
Yeah,
tiny
Florida
little
parking
parking
lots
lot.
are small.
Florida traffic is horrible, by the way.
Yes, not
Those-
if you're
yeah.
from Florida, I apologize, but
Yeah,
you know
but
it
is.
too.
Yeah, it's
Your
it's a lot
stoplights
different.
are super long, and
Mhm.
anyways,
Yeah, but while we're down here,
enjoying
we're
it.
definitely going to do some of the Florida stuff. We want to get on one of those. What are they called? The airboats. Airboats, and go see some alligators. I keep looking for alligators everywhere. Everywhere there's a body of water, there's got to be alligators in there.
All right.
So I haven't seen one yet, but we're working on it. And that's it. That's where
it.
we're at right now.
Get
So-
the text.
Now we've caught you up. So
You're up to speed.
if you watch to the end of the video here, then we can say, everybody have a great day, a great week, a great life.
There we go.
And from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Toodles.
Toodles.
Turn her off, baby.
Oh yeah.